never going back in the water.
Me either.
What's happening, guys, and welcome back to our channel. Records show it was discovered first in 2013. The skeleton was the only one of its size that was discovered on the site. It had driven scientists to the edge of utter perplexity. They could not at first comprehend what it actually was. The humongous fossil compelled scientists to scratch their head in complete confusion. So, is there a new Godzilla shark discovered? Number 4. Discovery. Archaeologists discovered an exceptionally intact and preserved 2-meter calcified skeleton of a prehistoric shark at a remote site near Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hoffman shark, named as Godzilla Shark when it was first discovered, is the official name of the shark, named after the family who owned the property where the skeleton was discovered and in honor of its monstrous reptilian form. The fossil's highlights consist of a couple of 0.8 meter fin ridges on the spine and 12 sets of sharp teeth embedded in robust, strong jaws. Because of its monstrous size, the skeleton is the biggest type in the world ever found at the site, and because of the reptilian appearance of the ridges on its tail, it was dubbed the Godzilla Shark, according to John Paul Hoffman, who first uncovered the skeleton and led the latest study. Hoffman's Godzilla Shark was part of the elusive Stenocanthus, a class of primitive sharks that split from existing sharks and rays approximately 400 million years ago during the Devonian period. Research teams were able to study more about this little-known community thanks to the well-preserved fossil.
When it comes to ruling the sea, bigger isn't always better.
Number 3. Appearance. The word Godzilla Shark comes from the fact that it has 12 sets of deadly teeth set within strong jaws and 2 massive dorsal ridges on its tail, much like the infamous King of Monsters. Surprisingly, this unusual fossil was found by mistake in a scientific trip to the surrounding mountains where a plethora of later Pennsylvanian period animals and plant specimens had been discovered. Hoffman, who was a college student at the time, noticed something peculiar when he was preparing to leave. However, it would later be another day before researchers headed to the lab and understood the significance of the discovery. Tom Suazo, a museum fossil preparatory, rushed in with a wooden tray in his hands and a wide smile on his forehead, stating that the team had discovered a very large shark, not a tetrapod. Dr. Spencer Lucas, the curator of paleontology, encouraged Hoffman to dig further into the skeletal remains of Dracopristis hoffmanorum, an award that was later recognized as being the most intact and whole Stenocanthus shark skeleton ever discovered on the mainland.
The 300-million-year-old shark's teeth were the first sign that it might be a distinct species.
Number 2. Dig. Hoffman described the fish's jaws as perfect for capturing and squeezing prey instead of just penetrating prey. Its teeth, as per the investigators, were the first indication that it could be a different animal. The official naming came after 7 years of restoration and study, during which Hoffman and his colleagues discovered that the specimen was a different species. They called it Dracopristis hoffmanorum, or Hoffman's dragon shark, in honor of the Hoffman family who owns the property where the specimen was discovered, and because it has Godzilla-like characteristics like big jaw and long spines. The skeletal remains were discovered to depict an ancestral subset of sharks that broke off from existing sharks around 400 million years ago. That being said, at the end of the Paleozoic era, around 252 million years ago, they had become extinct.
It was nicknamed the Godzilla Shark because of its size.
Number 1 gets a name. After 7 years of meticulous maintenance and stabilization in the museum lab, a more thorough analysis may be conducted by contrasting the characteristics to those of recently found ancient sharks. Hoffman and his colleagues concluded that this Godzilla shark swam in freshwater lagoons and muddy estuaries where it would linger along the coast to consume crustaceans, fish, and tiny sharks based on the local geography and unusual physical parameters of Dracopristis. The team discovered the jaws of a bigger shark named Glicmanius, which is recognized virtually globally at this point, but would have been a massive and deadly killer in the same deposits that produced the fossil of Dracopristis.
They can smell a single drop of blood floating in 10 billion drops of water.
Do let us know what you think about all of this in the comments section below, and if you want more content like this in the future, then all you have to do is like the video, smash that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon to receive updates and notifications in the future. Until next time guys, take care and adios.